Hey guys, it's me, Shanice, CFO of the StilettoFiles.com, aka K's Bay. How to be authentically yourself if your parents don't agree. The first thing that you have to know is how to be authentically yourself. To be authentically myself, I know that I am one, I'm gay. You know, what's another thing that makes me different? I love sports. Um, I love to be lazy. I love a challenge. I love a lot of random different things, right? And so, I know, Babe makes me happy. I love to do a lot of things. I haven't figured it all out yet. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to grow and develop to be who I am. And, I think it gets easier as you get older and you go through things, right? So think of the things that you like and think of the things you don't like. The things you don't like are the opposite is the things you like, right? So if you find out the things that you like and the things that make you happy, you know, start living in that moment and start embracing and enjoying it, and don't let other people take your shine. I know that it's easier said than done, but not everybody is going to believe in you, believe the things that you do. If you want to start your own business, people are always going to have negative things to say, but if you know that that's for you and you're destined to do that, and you're willing to put in the hard work to do it, then that's you. You're authentically yourself. And once you know who you are, then you start living in it. Whether it's you take small things and start doing it, whether it's starting an Instagram, say if you said you want to start a business, right? Or say that it's being gay, hey, tell your close friends. Find out what it is. Start being comfortable. Start making small steps to be comfortable in yourself. Another good way to start doing that is to journal. Journal the mood, journal how you're feeling that day and then the events that happen. Just like people do a food journal, you can do it for the way that you feel and try to figure out what it is that, you're in a sad mood and you don't know why. If you start, for me, documentation, you start documenting the things that make you happy or unhappy or why you're in a mood, take the time out to meditate or to just sit there and be in that moment, in that feeling, to figure it out what it is or why is it that when somebody said this key word, it bothers you, right? So figuring out who you are and the things that make you tick. Another good way is to go find a therapist. Sometimes your friends are good. You can talk to them about some things, but friends do have a good bias unless you have a really good friend. You want somebody to actually listen to you and what you're saying and the things that you go through. And so sometimes having a therapist is a good unbiased, as well as they give you steps on things that you can work on and improve. The better you know yourself, I think the better you'll be in life, because if I know that I don't like Babe does not like meat or dairy, and there's nothing that I can do that can persuade her no matter how much I try, right? So once you're authentically and you know yourself fully, authentically yourself and know yourself fully, then you can, you'll end up living a happier life. And so now we're tying in the part of when your parents don't agree. So it's challenging because I think with parents, they guide you throughout life. They're supposed to be somebody you seek validation from. You always want to make happy. You do the things that they say and life will be good, because they're trying to teach you what they had in their mind of what you can be successful, because they're trying to teach you to do right for the things that they mistake or what they think is best for you. And sometimes I can't say that they know best, right? The things that was best, a few years ago isn't good now. Times change. Say your parents wanted you to be the person who changed the telephones or something, because that was a good job back then, where now it's not as good of a job or it's obsolete. So times change, but unfortunately, I think parents are stuck back in the day with their thought process. Change is hard, and change is hard for your parents. And so you can't just want them to magically see your point of view because you're valid and you're right in the way that you feel, because they feel just as equally right in that way. So, what you have to do is try to figure out what it is that y'all can meet on. Y'all might not agree, but y'all can hopefully come to terms in the middle. And if they don't, you have to know that this is what you want and this is who you are, and you're okay with, for the time being, still living your life. You don't want to wake up at 40 years old and be regretting because you did everything to make your parents happy, but now you're at home and lonely because you didn't take the time to figure out the things that make you happy. I say again, start small. Start making the small changes to start living. Oh my god. Sorry for the technical difficulties, you guys. We had we had life happen.
Man down.
Alright, so basically to wrap it up, the things that you can do to be authentically yourself is to, one, actually understand who you are and what authentically yourself means to you. Be confident in that and know that that is you. So do your soul searching, write in your journal, talk to your friends, talk to a therapist. After that, once you start taking the small steps, the big step is to talk to the parents. Tell them what it is that you want. Tell them, actually, rewind. What you should do is figure out your boundary. What kind of relationship do you want with your parents? Is it, even if it's like weight, saying, hey, Mom, I'm the size that I am now. I'm okay with it. Whenever we get around, just please don't mention weight again. Or hey, Mom, this is my partner. This is who I choose to be with. Either you accept it, I want you to respect it, respect us. I understand that you might not want this in your house, but this is how I feel. If you want to come to our house, you have to accept that they're going to be there. Figure out whatever it is that is your boundary. Understand your boundary and what you need from them, and then have a conversation with them. Talk to them about what it is that they want. See if there's a way you can meet in the middle. Be like, hey, Mom, I love you, or hey, Dad, I love you. I still want to be a part of your life. I'm not choosing this thing over you, but I'm choosing myself. I want to be happy. And these are the things that need to be happy. If there's anything that I can change or maneuver, or we can talk about things to help meet you to make you happy, then cool. If not, your parents are grown too. They did what made them happy. So you do what makes you happy. You can't change other people's minds. That's like they're trying to tell me being vegan is the best thing ever. No meat. That's fine. That's how she feels. And I feel otherwise, So, figure out your authentic self. Make small changes to live in your authentic self. Talk to friends. Talk to a therapist about it. Figure out your boundaries. And then have that conversation with your parents. And it's not going to change overnight. You might have to have this conversation multiple times again, but just be firm in who you are and what you want. And then slowly life will start changing and you'll see it, and you'll be actually living in your happiness and living in your authentic self, which is the most happy, right? Continue to grow and to evolve. Bae, is there anything else you want to say about said topic?
Be you, be happy, be free. Once you are secure in yourself, then everyone else has to follow suit. It's your world. So be happy and confident with you. Love you, and everyone else will have to either get on board or fall off. And either way, you're still going to be doing you.
It was meant for you, right? You don't want people in your circle that aren't truly down for you and want what's best for you. So thank you, baby. Yeah, the StilettoFiles.com, baby.